Alright, so we have pile 1, Tiger's Eye, pile 2, Palo Santo, pile 3, red. I'll have to look it up, but I don't remember it off the top of my head, so it's gonna do with masculine energy, then feminine energy, and then whoever this is, whatever side you're on, it's connected. So if you work on it, it will ignite that work and level up in both. So let's start with pile 1. Okay, so this is a controlling energy, and it's not that you or they, whoever the masculine is trying to be controlling, but it's very stuck in the ego or triggered into the ego. So don't help the other person if this is you, or don't accept their help right now if this is them, because there are egotistical motives. It doesn't mean, like, say if they wanted you, of course they want you, they're like, oh my god, it has to be mine, but unfortunately it's not in a good energetic space. So if you wait, that can change, and the work that we'll show you here will help that kind of deter that. But if you don't do the work, change doesn't occur, and you'll be stuck in that cycle, and it'll just keep happening over and over, and that's going to be that energy that ends up being fiery and suffocating, and you don't want it. Alright, our feminine energy. Ooh. Okay. Whether this is you or them is on guard. You're sad, or they're sad, but on guard. Rightfully so, because of the opposing energy, whether that's you or them, if it's, that opposing energy, this cycle is going to create this really reserved, guarded, like, I don't want to get burned, and what is going on, and my gut is saying this is not quite right. So that makes sense. I mean, there's nothing really more to say other than you should be on guard. Even if you're feeling inclined and desired as well, or they are, there's still serious reservation, which is equally balanced with that intrusive, kind of fiery, negative energy. So to fix that, whoever this is will balance out, either or of you. Healthy boundaries. That is perfect. I went through this actually and broke that cycle. The cycle was really, really hard. It took a good 2 months to break that cycle, and it finally combusted. I know that sounds like a long time, but like energetically, wow, the sweetest, still fiery energy without the closed-minded old belief. Healthy boundaries keep me centered and balanced. Setting healthy boundaries is essential for our physical and emotional well-being. We each have a need to care for our unique nature, enforce certain limits, and maintain self-respect. You're gonna feel bad if you let this person in right now, and they're gonna feel really bad because it's gonna combust and they're not gonna know why, and it'll hurt their ego, your ego, Tune into your central power source as you create and relate in the world with healthy boundaries. When your boundaries are too weak, you may give away too much. Let too much in, which at least right now you're standing guard. Or set yourself up for unhealthy dependency. Again, that cycle, you have to break it. Yet if your boundaries are too rigid or thorny, feminine, you can become tense and isolated. Either extreme can be physically and emotionally painful over time. You are sad, or they are sad. This is too much. Recognize habits that drain your energy and discover this tender balance for yourself. The positive impact of healthy, clear boundaries will ripple into every aspect of your life. Here is your work. Feel free to screenshot that. And for those of you, like, I had a resistance for that whole boundary concept, because it's like, well, that means I have to be, careful and fake? No. That means, like, I don't get to open up all the way, and they don't get to open up? No. What that does is you step back, you reset yourself, and you say, I don't like how this feels. I don't like that comment that was made. Why? You just reset everything. That's all. And then, yes, you get to be yourself. Yes, they get to be themselves. Just go a little slower so you guys aren't like burning each other. There's still fiery, you know, passion and all these things. Just ground yourself so you can handle it and get the most out of it. So there's a difference. So that's pile 1. Let's go with pile 2, which was the Palo Santo, which I'm going to burn for you guys. Hold on. Here. Masculine is interesting. Masculine energy. Prosperity and well-being, wealth, abundance, luxury, opulence, extreme comfort, generosity, security. A rich person, but generous and charitable, and noble soul. That, you know, this is really not that bad. And they've definitely got the masculine energy definitely has a feminine energy. You guys are doing quite well. So the feminine energy, how incredible! I know this is designated as such. So whoever this is, you guys are really close to quite a balance here. You guys have been building a lot. That is so good. So, an experienced and successful leader, a person of character and intelligence, loyal friend, reliable marriage partner, successful business person. Okay, you guys are like, you guys seem to be on the cusp of a union. Truly, this is great. You've built some wonderful things. You're in a great space. What work? Well, it's time for you guys to let go and be wild together. You don't have to be scared anymore. If you were, you've built up such a foundation. You guys are so set in yourselves that you can really move forward and just let go and have fun and not be scared about it. So someone has to take that, which I imagine it's you. Just jump in, ignite it, and go. There is a primal and wild nature at the core of our being that demands to be heard. Sometimes we need to leap freely as the wind sweeps us into a vast forest. Other times we need to express our wildness within our community. Wolf has arrived to remind you of your unique wild spirit and your ability to choose how you express it. Also represents a balance between your own needs and the needs of your tribe. Wolves are fiercely loyal to their mates and live in socialized packs. They're also strong individuals and curious explorers. Choose what freedom means to you as you embark on a journey of personal discovery. As clear as the wolf's howl at the moon, learn to hear your inner voice and unleash your wildness. Here is your work, and the suggestion is have fun. You don't have to be scared of the dark side anymore. It's not that dark anymore. If it was. Okay, that's awesome, guys. Pile 3. Pile 3. Masculine is... oh my. Five of batons. Okay. Trickery, contradiction, complexity, involvement, caution against indecision. Let's see. Extremely indecisive and doesn't know what they're going to do. Okay, that's your masculine. And the feminine is... advancement, good news, triumph after struggle. Okay. So, feminine energy, whoever that is, has come and concluded and are ready for something, a new cycle next. they're indecisive, this masculine energy, or you're indecisive because you just don't know what to do. Well, you guys have basically that closing of the cycle work to do, which is this. We're all sisters, brothers, however you want to define it, and reflect and divine, the divine in one another. So let's read that and get where you guys are at. As we enliven the spirit of love and support for one another, the sacredness of brotherhood, sisterhood blooms all around us. No matter where we've come from, we're all siblings, reflecting a distinct radiance while holding one another during times of growth. Continue to be a loving mirror for the person in your life and keep learning how to elevate yourself and those around you. Nurture this powerful aura of the divine masculine and feminine, and recognize the unique gifts we each carry. We all long to be seen and valued, and we're feeling the call to commune and connect. Make space in your life for this unique bond to flourish. May we walk with trust and love. May we inspire and be inspired by our sisters and brothers. May all men and women celebrate one another and the many shades of our shared cycles. Here is the work. Can screenshot that for later. Disregard the gender specific if it doesn't resonate. I say women and brothers, and just please don't be offended. So at this point, you have to go connect with those of your feminine or masculine energy, specifically. Girls retreat, guys retreat, less the ego, or at least in a nice space. That's what you need to do right now to get through this hurdle of a bit of a stalemate, I would say. Not stalemate, but stagnation. And that is pile 3. Good luck, guys.